The red. Writing an essay about literature, that feels like homework. Listening to this might feel a little more one-on-one. I'm trying to talk to the bear and just like, Bear, you are the best goddamn person in this forest. And be more entertaining in the process, because, you know, the writing, again, carries a certain formula with it. I want to try heroin. Well, what I want to do is I want to do a YouTube channel that's primarily devoted to sort of looking at literature in a context that's more, that people can understand better in a modern sense, you know, because here's the thing. Just because we're entering into this whole digital era where it seems that books are going to vanish, and they will, and they probably should, but the thing is, good writing is not going to disappear. It's just, the medium is transitioning, and people tend to forget that. They seem to think that for some reason that the loss of the novel and paper, print, is somehow indicative of the collapse of quality. Just because 7 people in the world are going to read something doesn't mean that it's great. You need people to understand that you got a swinging chain hanging off your dick hole. Quality writing affects a broad number of topics. And it's our television, it's our movies. There's not a lot of good shit on TV. And the big dumb fighting robots in the movie theater, you can only... Writing carries a formality. You know, you can get kind of jokey in the text, but it's less acceptable. People tend to be like, oh, you're not taking this seriously. Why that developed, I don't know. That's just pretentious snobs who realize they spent way too much money getting a PhD, because that's just what you did. You didn't even have a disease. You were like, oh shit, I'm 24. And you just vomit blood until you died. Literary influences. I'll start with Thomas Pynchon, Hunter S. Thompson, H.P. Lovecraft, Dave Foster Wallace, and... I'm not even going to get started on fan. I'm not even going to get... Why does it always have to be some kind of weird crossover where a dimensional rift opens up and all of a sudden somebody from Star Trek is fucking someone from Star Wars, and for no reason other than the fact that, like, they run into each other and just, hi, I'm Captain Picard. Oh, hi, I'm Luke Skywalker. Let's bone. I mean, okay, I mean, that's cool. You can do that. I don't have a problem with 2 guys going at it. It's one guy on top of another guy. That's 2 guys making a bigger guy. So there's nothing more masculine than 2 dudes fucking. I imagine Patrick Stewart, like, getting it from Mark Hamill. And Mark Hamill just, like, laughing at him with that Joker voice. In school, you don't learn the importance of books. You learn what you're told is the importance of books. Teachers don't want to get into the uncomfortable issues. So here, we're going to go over all that stuff that you probably would never hear about in high school. You might have had, like, a cool teacher who was, like, dying of lung cancer or something and just didn't give a fuck. But essentially, you would never hear from most of your teachers why perhaps A Clockwork Orange is a more important book for you to read than A Catcher in the Rye. We're already aware of what we're supposed to think of certain things, so we don't probe into them. When people talk about Moby Dick, their immediate stance is to babble on and on about Ahab and the white whale and revenge, and that's the whole allegory. It's all about how revenge leaves you unsatisfied, when nobody seems to want to explore how Moby Dick is also a coming-of-age story. The story isn't about Ahab, it's about Ishmael going out into the world when he's about 17, 18 years old, and trying to test whether or not he's a man by going out into the open ocean and murdering whales. I think that people react to a human being more than they react to words sometimes. Even though words can express something very human, there's something different about someone saying to you, yeah, I would totally pay for a hooker. Probably gonna edit that out. Apparently nobody wants to see, like, Harry Potter, like, dick chugging, you know. I don't know why.